Well, one thing I do have to say is that I'm extremely grateful that we built this mud room. We have the sunroom, the mud room. It's a place where we can come in when we're muddy, take off our boots. It has also become this strange storage place for recycling. For those of you guys that have recycling or garbage that comes to your house, it's a huge blessing. We have to drive ours to the bottom of the mountain. And let's just say, once we start to stack our boxes and our recycling items in this room, we forget that they're in here. Next thing you know, you've got 5 giant boxes completely full of recycling. It's probably later today I need to take that down to the recycling bin, but I'm gonna throw my boots on here. We're gonna get to work for the day. Not to mention, my hat has not only seen better days, but this might be its last day. I'm gonna need to find a new hat. Today's gonna be a good day.
They're always good days.
In our last episode, we finished installing the trusses. All of the truss caps, everything is fully on, stable, secure. They've been all braced, and we started sheeting as well. Today, we're gonna finish up framing, I think, the gable walls of both sides of our little attic casita space, and then finish sheeting if possible. I don't know, we'll see how much we get done today. Joel accidentally slept in, so I'm not sure if he is gonna make it up here today, or maybe he's just running late. In the meantime, it's a gorgeous day. It's been raining, it's nice and sunny, and we're getting a nice, bright, and early start. Say, living at 8,000 feet elevation in the hottest part of summer with a 18-pound baby strapped to you going up and down the stairs is the workout you didn't know you needed. I feel like I'm just catching my breath constantly. It's like basically like I'm still pregnant is how it feels. But these guys are going to continue doing some bracing, blocking, framing. Leo is going to have his little mid-morning snack, take a nap. And when he wakes up, the garage will be done. I am so grateful for how well Leo naps. Basically every day at 10 and 2, you give him a bottle, you make it nice and black in the room, turn on the white noise machine, put him in his little sleep sack. It's kind of like a wearable blanket. And he basically either talks or coos himself to sleep for a solid hour, sometimes hour and a half, which is great because it gives me the opportunity to come outside and help out as much as I can. It's also nice for him because that routine just really helps solidify his nighttime sleeping schedule, which is probably what I am the most grateful for.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the loft. Allie is climbing up right here, which is a little bit intimidating for her.
Just because it's the first time. Yay!
You did it!
Wow, it's nice up here.
It is super nice up here. I think anybody that stays here is gonna be really grateful that they don't have to sleep in our living room, which is basically in our bedroom. So they'll have their own space, which this is gonna be like a nice little hotel room with a bathroom and a little kitchenette. Maybe we can throw like a little love seat in here as well. We are framing out this wall right now. There's 2 big windows that go in this wall, and then in the back wall, we basically just have a door, but the bathroom is gonna butt up to that wall, so we may try and frame in like a really small bathroom window, but we'll make that decision when we get there.
Even though this is only like 30 feet higher up in the air, it's like 30 feet closer to the sun. It feels so much hotter up here.
Yeah, once the floor is down, that's what Kevin was talking about too. The floor is just like light colored. The sun and the heat just kind of like bounces and radiates off of it and just makes it that much hotter. Better than being cold.
Oh yeah.
We have these windows that are 3 feet by 5 feet, so they're really tall. They're really cool looking windows. We're just trying to figure out how high to set them off the ground because we don't want it to like be too low to where it's like a danger that maybe a kid might try to climb out it or something. I know that like either 20 or 24 inches off the ground, it has to be tempered glass, so we're not gonna go that low, obviously. Allie wants it to go high so that we can put some furniture or a bed or something underneath the windows without it looking funny. But our issue is that like to get a header above the window and push it all the way up, we're like kind of running into, you know, a certain amount of space that we can work with here. So maybe we'll just build the header and put the header all the way at the top and then measure off the header for the cripples and throw the window in there all the way at the top.
Okay. I don't know why, if it's because we have like a van life background or it's just like this for everybody, but I have such an easier time designing this space because it's so much more confined and smaller and defined and limited than I have designing or like decorating our own house. Our own house is like such a weird dimension and layout, and it's super open concept, which is cool, but there's no like defined spaces, so it's really hard to figure out how to like create those intentional spaces in an open concept. And here you have a very limited amount of space, and I can see exactly how everything is going to be laid out and decorated, and I love it. It's going to be beautiful, and I honestly think we're gonna end up spending a lot of time out here.
In retrospect, it would have been much better for us to build out this tiny space, learn all the problems and the issues, really perfect it, and we could live in this nice, comfortable space, like 1.5 times the size of Terry, I guess, but a nice, comfortable space, and then we could have built the house, and maybe we would have like changed some things about the house, realizing, hey, this is a tiny space. Maybe we should make some things bigger and more functional and blah, blah, blah. Maybe we should make a roof that doesn't pitch to the front and put snow on your deck. I don't know, but you were right. The people that were saying we should have built the garage, that's definitely what we should have done.
All right, you've got some coffee. You're waking up. You're going to the window. You go up to the windowsill. You look outside.
A lot of window up here, that's for sure.
You've got the whole sky. Nice big view.
Yeah.
Your crotch doesn't need a view.
I'm not gonna go there.
Lika is a Belgian Malinois. She's got some German Shepherd in her also, but she's mostly Belgian Malinois, and both of those breeds actually are a little bit intense. She's got a little bit of separation anxiety. She always wants to keep the pack together, and they're also very agile, athletic dogs, and she's never really been up a ladder, seen a ladder, tried to climb up a ladder until I came up here today, and now she will not stop. She's gotten like almost halfway up the ladder, and then I think the height starts to scare her, which is good because I don't want her to climb all the way up here. But even without having been taught, she's just trying to figure out how to get up here and reunite the pack because she's very distraught that we're all separated from her. This will be the perfect spot for her to learn how to do backflips against this wall.
Up again? Oh, outside?
Yeah.
Against the garage door?
The garage doors, yeah.
Would like a dog that could do some backflips. Nice party trick.
There's all this like cool storage space in here. Is it possible to frame out like a couple cool shelves that are basically recessed in the walls that we can use for like picture frames or trinkets, like decor for the loft, but they're like in the wall?
Yeah.
That would be cute.
Yeah, we could do that.
Cool.
Just a little extra work, but we can make it happen.
Cool.
Window number 1 anyway.
Window. Good old window number 1. Mambo number 5. Look at you. I do declare. This is where you're gonna come give all your speeches.
Yeah.
Frank and Lika will be listening.
That's a lot of work. It's mostly a lot of work because we have to like cut and do all the stuff on the floor and like bring every piece up here individually.
I think that's the calf, the cub, the baby that we saw earlier this season, and he or she has grown a lot. He's looking like a teenager. We always give the moose their space and never get super close, but they're so accustomed to people that they just kind of look at you and go, oh, hey, how's it going? And then they go back to eating shrubs and tree leaves and having a beautiful day. Pretty cute. What are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Huh? Whoa. Did she get you with her tail? Are you saying dada? Dada? Dada! It looks amazing.
Yeah, so we got this full wall completely framed up. Both the rough openings for the windows are there. Everything's ready to be sheathed. So now I think we're actually going to start sheathing this front half with the roof sheathing. The only problem is we put all the roof sheathing up here, which was stupid. Probably going to be easiest to just bring the saw up here, take our measurements, cut it to size and shape up here, and then try and kind of finagle it into place.
Cool.
It's just not going to be easy no matter what we do, so we're going to have to be very creative.
Nice.
Stay up there.
Oh my goodness.
Hang on to her. It's all you.
I got it. Okay. I mostly got it.
Jeez. Whew.
Front side of this wall has like a lot of openings, the windows, and then these giant garage doors. So it needs more shear strength than the other walls. So we had to use a thicker wall panel or like structural board. And so this is 5/8, the rest is 7/16. And these are like considerably heavier. And we don't have a machine to like lift these up the ladder.
You've been talking about wanting to get back to the gym, so
Yeah.
this is your workout.
I'm like not getting strong, I'm like getting tendonitis everywhere.
So far, so good. Here we go with sheet number 2. It's already so transformed.
Starting to look really good. And I do hate to be the bearer of bad news. Allie and I have an appointment that we have to get to, so we're gonna have to call it a day for today. Maybe we'll take you with us to the appointment, but this is probably gonna be it for the garage today.
Okay, quickest wardrobe change ever. We're showered and freshened up because we're taking some photos today that are gonna last for about 10 years, and you wanna look good in these types of photos. It is 1:30, our appointment is at 2 p.m. They said to get there 10 to 15 minutes early, and it takes us 30 minutes to get there. What time will Trent and Allie arrive?
Late. Late is the answer.
We are getting passports.
Thank you.
You too.
All right.
Oh, that was so easy. We are so traumatized from like all these different types of hoops we always had to jump through to get paperwork done in so many different countries all over the world. And every time it's like as much money as they can possibly get out of you and as many documents and photocopies and things to fill out as possible. And these guys made it so easy, so seamless. It might take a long time to get our passports, but at least now the process has begun.
We're on the way. All right, guys, we have had quite the day today. We've been working super hard, and now that things have kind of wound down, Leo's in bed, and we're gonna be making dinner, and I wanted to introduce you guys to today's sponsor. You guys already know him, it's Green Chef.
Green Chef is a CCOF certified organic company that makes eating well easy and affordable with dishes for a variety of lifestyles, including keto and paleo, vegan, vegetarian, fast and fit, Mediterranean, and gluten-free.
Ooh, that looks good.
They use high-quality, clean ingredients you can trust that are seasonally sourced for peak freshness, and their recipes are quick and easy with step-by-step instructions, tips, and photos to guide your cooking.
All right, if you guys can't tell from the video, this stuff is looking absolutely amazing. This is a couscous dish with chicken and vegetables. And the one thing that I do love about Green Chef is even if you're not a great chef, they make it super easy to follow the instructions and it always comes out delicious. I'm so excited to dig into this. If you guys want to check out Green Chef, we highly recommend them. We absolutely love them. You can click the link in our description and use code Trent and Allie 135 to get $135 off across your first 5 boxes and free shipping on your first box. Thanks again to Green Chef for sponsoring today's video. Now we're gonna dig in. We'll see you guys in the morning. What is up, guys? We are getting things started today. We are ready to get to work on the garage. It is supposed to rain from today until like 9 days from now. There's little rain with thunderstorm symbols on every single day, which doesn't mean it's gonna rain all day, every day. That's just not what happens in Utah. We'll probably get a little bit of rain maybe each day. And sometimes it's like a small violent thunderstorm and sometimes it's just a sprinkle. It's like really hard to tell, but today we're gonna try and finish sheathing at least one side of the roof. I don't think we actually have enough panels to do both sides of the roof, so we're gonna get as much done as we can today. But I do have a nice, cool, new sun hat. You guys probably saw my old sun hat was absolutely destroyed and falling apart and had a hole in the top. Allie got me a new sun hat on Amazon, so this thing showed up yesterday. I'm ready to get out there. We're gonna get to work.
Oh my gosh. If that's how you're gonna do this, I don't know if I can film this because that is so terrifying to watch.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying to do it too. It's really difficult because we only have like these one set of openings that are like right here on the roof to get sheets out onto the roof. And once we like move a sheet through that opening, we get it in position, and then once we nail down this next row, we won't be able to get sheets out of that spot anymore. We still have to do like 2.5 more rows.
These guys are basically covering up all their footholds and open spaces to pass the sheets through. As they continue to sheet, it'll get harder and harder to sheet. And scarier to watch. Joel is back at school, so he's not coming up anymore to help us. So it's just me, Trent, Brandon, and Leo, and the dogs, getting everything done up here. The roof is gonna be a little tricky, but they've done the entire second row and nobody has gotten hurt. I think they've been nice and safe, nice and slow and smooth, and I think they have a nice little system that they worked out to replicate the rest of the roof.
We can easily get this next row done. It's not gonna get wild until we have to do these next 2 rows. I'm not excited about it, but I think we can make it happen.
Okay. I mean, the good news is that this roof isn't actually that big, and the sheets are 4x8, I think, so it doesn't take that many sheets to actually sheathe the entire roof. It's just that each sheet is really heavy, it's really bulky. They only have to do this like 10 more times, which sounds like a lot, but it could be a lot more than that. It's just that each of those 10 times is just as meticulous and high consequence and a little bit scary to watch as the last time. In true Trent and Brandon fashion, I went inside for a couple quick business calls and I came back out, and one side of the roof is almost fully sheathed. Look at that. It's looking really good. I have no idea how we're gonna tape all these seams. It needs to be like taped with this waterproof, very specific tape, but we'll worry about that another time. For right now, the rain has held off and the roof is looking really good. How's it going up here?
It's going pretty well. We've got almost the entire one side of the roof sheathed. It's been a little bit sketchy and, you know, a little bit trying at times, but I think we have enough sheets. Maybe we can do this side of the roof.
Cool.
Maybe not. Definitely not.
You got the blocking back in place.
Yeah, we just had to adjust some of them.
The blocking back in place is a lot harder. It's really hard to say.
Got the blocking back in place.
Looks good.
I'm sweating. It's super hot out here, but we are busting our butts, and hopefully we can at least get most of this done today.
Doing?
Trying to create shade. Halfway there. Starting to feel a lot smaller in here with half a roof on it.
Yeah.
Looking pretty good though.
Really good. I'm serious. Maybe we'll just live in here and sell this house.
Yeah.
Plenty of space.
Rent our house out or something.
Rent out the house, live in the garage. We already live, the three of us, in one bedroom anyway.
Yeah.
It's totally fine.
There'll just be less walking.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. Would you come and rent our house for a weekend? Come enjoy the Salt Lake City area and some mountains and some hiking, and maybe wave to us. We would be in the garage right next to you.
Just gonna put on this half sheet to finish out this bottom row, and then these next 3 sheets will go across.
Okay.
And we'll be out of sheathing, so we'll add up what's gonna go on the front wall, and we're heading to BMC.
All right.
All right, well, we made a lot of progress. We're not done for the day. We are gonna go to BMC and pick up these sheets. We got one side completely sheeted. One side is like a third of the way done. Once we get those sheets, maybe we'll be able to knock out the rest of that today. Who knows, we've gotta hurry. And then we just gotta get this front and back wall sheathed. We do have to frame the other gable end first, but once we get that framed and the 2 walls sheathed, basically just put on some tape and we're good to go, baby.
Hello, Leo! Hello, Leo! Woo, buddy.
Watch us both drive here, then we show up, and they don't have any roof sheathing.
Oh my gosh, we should have called. I didn't even think about that.
All right, well, we got some good news and some bad news.
No.
They don't have any roof sheathing.
No,
Yeah.
are you serious?
Yeah, they don't even stock
It's
it.
because you said that as we were
I
pulling
know.
in.
I do this all the time. Anyway, they do have it down the street.
Road trip. Nice and straight.
It might be 23.
Super flat.
They also look like they've had some weather on them.
I have PTSD here because one time we were here loading up some stuff. I went to find a bathroom, I think, and I think I was pregnant, and it was the end of the day and I was super hangry, and I came back and they weren't parked here anymore. And so I like walked all over the yard looking for them and I couldn't find them, and I thought that they left without me. So I walked all the way down the road to the nearest gas station because I thought that's where they had gone just to get gas. Turns out they were just 1 yard over loading up some lumber, and I walked around for no reason, but it does bring back the memories of being back here. It's only 89 out.
That's not that hot.
It's a crisp day.
I checked the forecast just like 20 minutes ago. It said that the chances of rain have like dwindled to like maybe a little bit at like 8 p.m.
Cool.
Like 30% chance, and everything else was just cloudy. So
Awesome.
pretty soon we're gonna find out whether that's true or not.
So that side of the roof is done, and these guys are just getting started, getting to work, taking advantage of this nice weather. It's hot, but it's dry and it's clear. So they're gonna try to sheet as much of the other side of the roof as possible before we call it a day. Leo is just enjoying a delicious cheese quesadilla with some fruit and a glass of water. Is that good? Mm-hmm. That's good water, huh? And as soon as he is done eating his lunch, we will both head out there together and provide all the moral support we can. I know Trent said he updated the weather app and that now we have a much less likely chance of there being some rain, but these clouds are looking pretty dark to me. What weather app did you check?
Yeah, it's moving. It's missing us.
Yeah?
Yeah, the weather's coming from that way. Look at that way.
All right. I hope you're right.
Who's the smart aleck now?
It's actually Smart Allie. The wind is picking up, the sky is getting dark, the thunder is becoming more and more frequent. What? Yeah, it's moving around us, says Trent.
It's to be directly above us though. It might miss us. Still looks kind of that way-ish.
It looks black, Trent.
Yeah, but black over there is better than black over here, you know?
Oh boy. What are they still doing up there? Come inside! I can't hear anything they're saying, but I really thought that this rain would make them come in, but I can still see them hammering nails. Hopefully they're about, oh my gosh, it's just getting worse and worse. Oh my gosh. Where are they? Okay, they're off the ridge, but I can't see them because this whole side of the roof is sheathed. So I hope they haven't slid off the side of the roof and they're just like cleaning up and about to come in, but I can't see them anymore and it's raining harder and harder. So some hand just picked up a saw. I feel like that wouldn't have happened if someone had just slid off the roof. So hopefully that means they're packing up and coming inside because it is torrentially downpouring now.
It's safe to say the rain did make a nice little turn, came right at us, and it's getting wild out here, so looks like we're probably gonna call it a day. It started really coming down, so we're just gonna hang out in here for a minute until hopefully it lightens up. It does look like it's getting bright in the horizon, like over that direction. So odds are this is the end of the tail of the storm where everything's compressing. The rain is really, really heavy, and hopefully it'll be done in 10 minutes. Who knows? Well, we waited patiently. It's been probably about 15 or 20 minutes since I last picked up the camera, and the blue skies have kind of started moving in. There is still some noise, but the rain is almost all but stopped. I think most of the rain noises that we can hear right now is water draining off of the building. But a lot of water just came down. Like, for instance, that's a giant pool over there. Never had a giant pool right there. Never even seen water collect in these rocks. And basically all this is just saturated. So needless to say, that was a lot of water. We have two sheets, two pieces of roof sheathing that's up on the roof right now that each have one nail in them just to hold them so that they didn't fall while we were arranging them. And we need to get back up there and basically fully nail those things down. Now that the rain has stopped, we're gonna mount those two sheets, get everything cleaned up, and we're calling it a day.
Okay, it pretty much downpoured for about 25 minutes. And these guys never came inside, so I do not understand what is going on out here. Hello? What are you doing?
We gotta finish.
Are you kidding me?
We have 2 pieces of sheathing up there that only have 1 nail in them.
Oh,
And
scary.
if the wind blows, it could like come down and chop our propane tank in half and blow up the whole mountain.
Beautiful image.
So we have to get up there and finish.
All right, well, just be careful.
I am.
On the plus side, it's gorgeous out here. It's just a little muddy now. You survived.
Kinda.
What do you mean, kinda?
First day in the new hat. Probably wasn't very good for it.
Wow, your shirt basically matches these cabinets.
It's a good color.
Yeah.
We got the rest of the sheets mounted that were actually up there.
Uh-huh.
Now we just have 3.5 pieces that need to be ripped down to 35 inches to cover up that top seam.
Okay.
So tomorrow morning we're gonna knock those out.
Okay.
Then I'm hoping we can like tie off to the truck or something and throw a rope over the
I was
top of the
thinking
roof.
about that, yeah.
And then get up there and pound in all the nails so that they're all super flat, and then do the zip tape.
Oh, good. Okay.
Because once we do the zip tape on the roof, then when it rains, it won't like all come inside.
Yeah.
Right now, when it's raining, it's all just coming through the cracks.
So
in the
what
sheeting.
happened when it was raining? Did you film yourself?
I tried.
Okay.
It was intense, dude. It like started raining a little bit, and we were like, oh no, we've got to hurry. And then it just like started dumping.
Yeah.
It's like, let's finish this. I was like, there's no way, dude. We've got to go inside. We both kind of talked each other into working more and then out of working more.
Yeah.
Multiple times, yeah.
Oh man. Well, it looks really good from here.
Yeah, some of those
I heard
sheets
some,
don't look good.
I heard some loud yelling,
Yeah.
and then everything stopped moving. And I was like, did someone just fall off the roof? And I can't see anything because this is all sheeted. So I was just like waiting for like any movement for like 15 minutes. And I was like, did they both fall off the roof? And it was pouring. And I was like, should I go out there and check? But I texted Trent, are you alive? And he said, yes, we're just hiding, which makes total sense.
we absolutely were hiding.
Are you enjoying your first ever peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
How was it?
Was that so yummy?
Was it good?
Did you eat it all or did you give it to Lika?
Are you a happy boy?
Oh, you got some in your hand still?
Still got it.
Okay.
I know I said tomorrow we're going to finish the roof, but that's going to be another video for you guys. So hopefully you guys tune in and see what it looks like when we finally get it finished. And hopefully you guys enjoyed coming along for the progress today.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
It's huge.
If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you show us by giving us a big thumbs up on today's video. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already.
Thanks, guys. We love you.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Adios.